Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are hale and hearty. Let me take you through my profile. My name Aijaz Ahmad Rathar, working as a teacher of English language and literature. They say actions speak louder than words. In modern world, any simple person is looked down upon by the people whose behavior is nothing but pomp and show. Yes, dear friends, self-praise is no recommendation. And when you don't expect anyone doing anything big, and he certainly turns out to be a champ, we call him a dark horse. Yes, dear friends, we call him a dark horse. Talking about the poem that I have in store for you today, titled The Tale of Custard the Dragon. Yes, dear friends, on the surface, the poem is only a ballad narrating a funny episode. But once we jump into its depths, we meet all things serious. Yes, dear friends, we meet all things serious. They say, in times of prosperity, friends are plenty. In adversity, 1 in 20. A number of creatures hang around Palinta when things are fine. But once the things get sour, all selfish creatures retire to their holes. Yes, dear friends. Yes, dear friends. When we talk of the tale of Custard the Dragon, which is actually a story, and you can call it a fairy tale if you like. But before we read this poem, let's talk about Patrick Nash, an American poet known for his light verse, born in Rye, New York, 19 August 1902. The best of his works are published in 14 volumes between 1931 till 1972. In the 1950s, Nash focused on writing poems for children. The Tale of Custard the Dragon is considered Nash's most famous poem for children. Remember, this poem is written in the style of a ballad. Now, a ballad is typically a poem that narrates a story and can be sung as well with the help of those rhyming patterns. Yes, dear students. You You must be familiar with with ballads that narrate the tales of courage and heroism. Remember one thing: much talkers are less doers. Yes, dear friends, great talkers are never great doers. Yes, and this point is amply proven in the poem as we meet a bunch of creatures who often make tall claims, but once they are tested on touchstone of crisis, they turn out to be chicken-hearted and lily-livered. Yes, my dear friends. Okay then, let's dive into the tale of custard. Dear students, when we talk of stanza first, we are introduced to Blender and her pets. But before we proceed, let me read some of the stanzas for you so that we can understand the poem in detail. And here we go. Have a listen. Belinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little gray mouse, and a little yellow dog and a little red dragon, and a really truly little pet dragon. Now the name of the little black kitten was Ink, and the little grey mouse, she called him Plink. Custard the dragon had big sharp teeth and spikes on top of him and scales underneath, mouth like a fireplace chimney for a nose, and really truly daggers on his toes. Palinta was as brave as a barrel full of bears, and Ink and Plink chased lions down the stairs. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard cried for a knife's cage. Yes, dear friends, when we talk of citizens of first, you are right. We are introduced to Blender and her pets, who dwells in a little white house and is in the company of 4 pets, with a black kitten, a grey mouse, a yellow dog, and a dragon. They also have a red dragon, which they use when they had to go around. Yes, dear friends. So, when we talk of stanza 2, we get to know the names of the pets. Blenda's kitten is black in color, and hence she names it Ink. The mouse being tiny, and she names it Plink. And the dog was probably sharp and alert, so Blender named the dog as Mustard. And finally, the dragon was cowardly, so she chose the name Custard for him. Yes, dear friends. And when we talk of stanza 3, Belinda seems to have a great liking towards the animals. Yes, dear friends. So, in this stanza, the poet goes on to describe Blenda's dragon. Most certainly, he could easily defend himself against any danger. How? Let me tell you. It's because of his sharp teeth, spikes on his back, scales beneath his belly, and tiger-like toes. And being a dragon, he could breathe fire as well. Yes, he could. Dear friends, when we talk of stanza 4, the poet realized that the dragon is not what it looks like. Here the poet tells us that Brenda and all her pets were brave, all but the custard the dragon. Brenda herself was as brave as many bears put together. The kitten, Ink, and the mouse Plink were brave and to chase down the lions. The mustard was as brave as a ferocious tiger. But the custard was cowardly, that he preferred to be caged so that he would remain safe there. Yes, friends, do you notice the humor in these lines? Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of humor in these lines. Moving on. Dear friends, when we talk of stanza 3 and 4, the poet has used a poetic device there called simile. Now, a simile is a poetic device that is used to compare two things with the help of the words as and like. Yes, you are right. You are absolutely right. We compare an indirect comparison between two things with the help of the words as and like. You are right. Yes, dear friends. Here are some examples. Mouth like a fireplace chimney for a nose. Penta was as brave as a barrel full of beers. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a rage. Yes, dear friends, there is one more point that you need to know at the moment. Yes, I'm talking about the words really and truly, meaning really and truly. Yes, dear friends, it's very, very crucial for you to understand that this is actually a technique used by the poets, and this technique is called poetic license. License not to kill though, but to change certain words to add beauty, glamour, and music to a poem. Yes, dear friends, hope you have understood the poem thoroughly and perfectly. So, before we go on to the next stanza, we shall take a break here, and I'll be back in the next video. Remember, talkers versus much talkers. Never underestimate the power of a common man is what we shall be tracking in the next video. Until then, it's a goodbye. Keep on, keep safe.